Okay, I got my mirror here. Okay. I was most excited about this. Hey guys, so today's video I am going to be doing a makeup tutorial, and I do have 3 new products that I wanted to include that I got yesterday at Ulta. The first one is a Revlon Brow Fantasy Pencil and Gel, and it is in the color Dark Blonde. And I think this was around $7. And then I got this Jane Eye Primer, and it was $8. And I usually do use the Urban Decay one, this one right here, and this is 0.37 fluid ounces, and this one is 0.2 fluid ounces. So this is $8, and I looked it up on Ulta, and this is $20. So this, in comparison, even though it's smaller, it would still be cheaper, so I wanted to give this a try. And then I saw NYX had a BB cream out. It says protection in a tube, brightens, smooths, moisturizes, oil-free, and mineral enriched. And I got mine in the color Natural. They had a Nude, which was the lightest shade. The Natural was the medium one, and then I believe the darker one was called, I can't remember if it was medium or what it was, but this is 1 fluid ounce. So this is what this one looks like, and I did test out the 2 lighter shades just on the back of my hand to see which one matched the best, but I have not tried this on my face yet. I always start with my eyes when I do my makeup, so I'm going to be using the Jane Eye Primer. Let's see, put it on the back of my hand. Pretty much looks like the Urban Decay one, I'd say. I'm just going to start with that, and I can always add more if I have to. Seems to blend out pretty good. It doesn't cover my veins or anything, but neither does the Urban Decay one, so we'll see how eyeshadow goes over top of it. And for eyeshadow, I'm just going to be using my Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I'm going to go into Strange and use this for my highlight, so right under my brow bone and also in my inner corner. I hope all these products work out because I won't have time to redo my makeup because I'm supposed to be meeting a friend at 11 o'clock, and it's already 9:50. I'm going to go into Burnout for my eyelid. And I'm going to go into Nooner for my outer V. And then Limit to blend everything out. And then on a pencil brush, I'm going to go into the color Factory and use that for my lower lash line. And then I did forget to use my Benefit Erase Paste in the inner corner, so I'm going to do that right now. Try not to mess with any of the actual shadow I already applied. I'm going to curl my eyelashes. Now I'm going to take my Rimmel Scandaleyes eyeliner in Nude and use that on my waterline. I'm going to be using my Maybelline Unstoppable, and I never know how to say that word, so I'm just going to show you. It's just like a darker gray. I'm going to put that on my upper lash line. For mascara, I'm going to be using my Benefit Bad Gal Lash. Do my bottom lashes first. Then 1 coat on my top lashes. And then the Maybelline The Turbo. And then for my, you can probably hear my dog, so I'm sorry about that, but I'm going to be using the Revlon Lash Potion. And I finally picked up the non-waterproof one, so I'll be using this a lot more. I did a first impression on this, and I did accidentally pick up the waterproof one, and I really do like it, but it takes forever to get rid of. Like at the end of the day when I'm washing my face, getting rid of my makeup and everything takes forever. I'm going to be doing my eyebrows with that Revlon Brow Fantasy pencil and gel. And I had a really hard time when I was looking in the drugstore section on finding a blonde pencil. They were all like light brown, and I always find that they're either too like caramely or orange or anything like that, so I hope that this works. Okay. I'm kind of nervous about this just because I don't want it to be too warm toned. Okay, I'm going to just sort of start just filling in lightly. And I don't overdraw my eyebrows, I just kind of go with the shape that they already are. I just like them to look thicker. It's definitely a harder pencil, which I actually don't mind. I've been using the Benefit, I think it's called Instant Brow. And to be honest, I was going to do an eyebrow, like how I do my eyebrows, but I don't think I'll be repurchasing it. It wasn't worth like the $22 or whatever it was. And same with the Gimme Brow. I know a lot of people talk about it, but I just wasn't a huge fan of it. I don't think it looks that bad. I don't think it's too dark either. I'm just going to fill in this one. And with the Benefit Instant Brow, it was super waxy. So it almost felt like I was plastering my eyebrows down, which I don't really like. I like them to be set, but I don't want them to be plastered down. Actually pretty impressed with this. I just hope it stays on throughout the day. And then I'm going to be using the gel side. I'm going to set them in place. The brush is kind of large, so I have to be careful, but I think it's doing an okay job. And I like that, I don't know if you can tell, there's not too much product on the brush, which I think is a good thing. Okay, that's eyebrows done. And I think I really do like this. And it is the Revlon Brow Fantasy Pencil and Gel, if anybody does want to go and try that out. Now it's time to try the BB cream. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my beauty blender. I don't want to use too much, but I think that's good for now. I can always add more. And I do like this packaging. It's that sort of, I don't know, it's not shiny or anything, it's more of a matte type feel. I think it's just nice and plain. I'm going to just dot this on my face like I would the other BB cream that I use. And I think I'm going to need more, because I don't really see it doing a whole lot right now. I'm going to blend this out, and I am going to apply more. And I did add quite a bit more than I did last time, just because I want it to be effective. I think that's better. And it does match. So I'm pretty light, and I got the, technically it's the medium shade. So I don't know if you were quite a bit darker than me, if even the darker shade would work. But of course I'd rather have a foundation or a BB cream be too light, and then you can always bronze your skin. Except if it's too dark, then it's usually harder to fix. And this is dewy, which is to be expected of a BB cream. I think it did a pretty good job. And I usually do use the Maybelline Baby Skinner I have for a few weeks, and I forgot to apply this, but we'll see how it goes. I don't actually think this works that well anyway, but my sister gave it to me because she didn't like it, so that's the only reason I was trying it out. Now what I like to do when I have any problem areas, like I have a pimple there, and one there, and one right under my nose, I just like to take a little bit on my finger, put it in those areas, and just use my finger just for a little extra coverage. And I will say I really do like this BB cream. I just hope it doesn't make me break out. And when I feel it, it feels pretty natural. I am going to set it after I use concealer. It doesn't feel sticky or anything. It blends pretty well into the skin. Still a little dewy, but like I said, it doesn't feel oily at all. I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match concealer. I'm going to go down my nose and around it where any redness normally pops up. And then I'm going to use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind for under my eyes. Blending that all out. And concealer went over that BB cream really nicely too. I actually think I might like this BB cream better than the Garnier one, or however you say that. I never know how to say that, but usually I use this one or the oil-free one. I actually think I do like this better, but I guess we'll see. Kind of depends on how it wears throughout the day too. And I guess before I forget, for the people that do watch my videos, I did get extensions just on the side. That's why it might look a little thicker, and they are Lox brand. I had my coworker put them in. And I am a licensed cosmetologist for anybody who hasn't watched a lot of my videos. And they just look like this. They're the bead one. And they are the ones that you can actually double loop. And what I mean by that is, like, there's two of the, let me see if I have them. There's two of these connected, I don't know. They're clear, they're hard to see, but they are two of these connected to the extension. One is typically brown, I just didn't feel like digging for it, and you pull like the one through and then it goes through, I don't know, it's kind of confusing, but your hair ends up being looped around the bead, so it stays a lot better. I have 9 on this side and 11 on this side, so I will probably have them for a few months, and I think it does make my hair look a lot thicker. I'm going to set that with my Sephora Mineral Foundation Powder. And since I have been using BB creams, I don't tend to use as much of this, basically just setting everything in. Because I don't need too much coverage when using a BB cream. And that's what I usually use this for, since it is a powder foundation. I'm still going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte just on my T-zone and underneath my eyes. I'm bronzing my skin with my Benefit Hoola bronzer. And for my highlight, I've actually been using this Sephora Harmony Trio bronzer. Been using this still with my fan brush. So I kind of just swipe it back and forth, kind of tap it off, and then just hit my cheekbones with it. For blush, I'm using my MAC Pink Swoon. Taking my powder brush, blending out anything that might be harsh. Going to curl my lashes one more time because my mascara is dry. And then I did pick up the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray, so I'm going to be using that. And I do like the dewy finish one over the matte finish one I've been using, but I didn't want to just waste the matte finish one. But I have a little bit left, and I'm going to keep it still for certain times when I do want to use that. But I think this one works a lot better. I think it keeps my makeup on longer, and it just feels better on the skin. So I did pick up that again. For my lips, I'm going to be using NYX Buttergloss in the color Maple Blondie. And here is the finished makeup look. So I have to say I do like all the new products that I got, and again, the products are the Jane Eye Primer, the Revlon Brow Fantasy, and mine was in dark blonde, and then the NYX BB Cream in natural. Eyeshadow's not creasing or anything, so I think that's a good sign. My eyebrows, they don't look super gelled down or anything, but they do feel a little hard, so I'm pretty sure they're going to stay in place. And I love the BB cream so far. Like I said, the only thing I'm worried about is it breaking me out. Other than that, I really like the finish of it. It is dewy, but it's not greasy looking or anything like that. Like I said, since I did set it, we'll see how it goes. Underneath my eyes, there's no creasing, and I usually do get that. So I guess that's all I have to say. I hope you guys liked it, and if you give any of these products a try, please let me know. And if there's any products from the drugstore that you want to see me use in a tutorial, let me know down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. I always appreciate it. I hope you guys have an awesome day and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys!